Alright, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create plots using MATLAB, okay? So say you have an Excel sheet and you are basically trying to create a plot that describes the behavior or relationship between voltage and current using the Ohm's law, or for that matter, power and the current. Okay, so I'm taking voltage readings starting with 2 step-up voltage of 2 volt all the way goes to 20. I'm keeping the resistance same 2.2 kilo ohms, so 2200 ohms. So current being equals to V over R. So I've just simply created the formula and put it over here. So these are my current in amps, and I just multiplied these readings by 1000, so I got these in milliamps right here. Okay, also I calculate the power. We all know that power is a function of current and voltage, so basically multiplying voltage and the current readings, so we get power. And also I wanted to convert the power in milliwatt, so I multiplied these readings right here by 1000 to get this. Okay, now if you go to MATLAB, it's gonna be a lot more simpler if we import this data from Excel into MATLAB. And how you do that, so if I'm gonna go to import data, and then I'm gonna look for file that I just created over here. I saved it on the desktop. This is that file right here. I click open, and then notice here this window will pop up with all the data points right here. Okay, output type over here, I'm going to select column vectors. Okay, what it means, it will treat each column like voltage, resistance, current, current 1, power, and power 1. Remember, current 1 is in milliamps and power 1 is in milliwatt. It will actually create a vector for each column containing this data set that is highlighted. Okay, if you want to just pick the first 4 rows, you can also do that, but in this case I'm just going to select the whole thing. The output type would be column vectors, and then I click here, import selection. Once you do that, your data has been imported into MATLAB, and you can get rid of this window, or you can minimize it if you like. And notice in your workspace right here, you have all those columns: current, current 1, power, power 1, resistance, and voltage. Now just to give you a quick interface of the MATLAB, the way it works, on the left right here, this is the current folder. So I'm actually anything that I save will get saved in this folder, in this path right here. Okay, this is my script. If it does not appear on your screen, all you need to do is go to new here and click on script, and you'll see this window right here. And at the bottom you have this command window, and the way command window works is like you can actually look at what's going on in real time quickly without running your whole script. If you want to look at the sections of your code, you can access. So for example, if a equals to 2, okay, and then b equals to a plus 1, and if I press enter, it will return me with b equals to 3. Okay, so a being 2 plus 1 would make it 3, and then this 3 gets stored in variable b. Okay, so if I do a plus b, a being 2, value for b is 3, it should return me 5. Okay, if I don't assign a variable to it, it will automatically assign answer. So notice here I got b, I got a and s, which is value have 5, and then a, which was 2 right here. So in the workspace you see that. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create a plot, and I'm going to use the command plot, bracket open, here x-axis. What do you want on your x-axis? In this plot I would like to have voltage on the x-axis, so voltage here. And remember, MATLAB is a case sensitive language, so because V is in uppercase right here, so I'm gonna make sure that it exactly matches as it appears in the workspace, comma, then we have current, and I'm going to use the milliampere value, so that is in current 1. Okay, bracket closed followed by a semicolon. Okay, now all I need to do is go to editor and then run it. Okay, it will ask me to save the file before it can compile it. So say example underscore lab1. By the way, when you save the file, make sure you don't have any spaces in the file name. Go ahead and save it, and here is my plot right here. Now there are ways you can use syntax to create to add like axes, labels, titles and all that, but the MATLAB has improved over the years and you can do those things without having to code by doing it interactively. How you do it, you go to edit and click on figure properties right here, okay, and you look for labels. Okay, so here I go actually go to edit, go to axis properties right here, and then here you look for labels. So under label you have the title, so I click on this title and then I change the string to say voltage versus current, and then that's it. Let me go back, and I also want to have an X label, which is my voltage. Here voltage in volts. Again, I want to change my Y label also, and that is going to be the current in milliamps. Okay, current milliamps. Okay, so if I do that, and then get rid of this box right here, here's my plot. Okay, here's my voltage versus current plot right here. As you see, there's a linear relationship. As the voltage increases, the current also increases. You can export this graph by saying save as, and then use a JPEG format or .png also, I believe. Maybe not. Okay, so the JPEG format, so you can get saved and you can put it as a part of your report also. Okay, so I am power. So now that I have the plot that describes the relationship between voltage and current, and I would like to have the same kind of plot for power and current, and I would like both of them to be on the same window, I can use a command that's called subplot. Okay, so I want it to be in a configuration such that 2 rows, 1 column, and this is going to be number 1 plot, which is going to be voltage versus current, and then subplot 2 columns, 1 row, and this is going to be number 2 on it, and this one is going to be plot power on the x-axis, power 1 because we want the power in milliwatt, comma y-axis I want to be current in milliamps, so I have current 1. Make sure these matches with exactly the way I have over here, and then go ahead and save it and then click run, and here you see both the graphs right here on top of each other. Now again, you can click on it and then change the axes, put labels, or whichever way you want to do that. Go to axes properties and you can put labels if you like. So for example, actually I'm going to do it for the bottom one right here, axes properties. Remember, this is the power versus current relationship right here, power versus current. Okay, all right. And again, you would think power being a function of current and voltage, as the power increases on the x-axis, the current also increases. Okay, so that's a very short tutorial on how to analyze your circuits and the data that you get from your measurements and then create plot out of the MATLAB. I hope you enjoyed this video. Till I get the next one, enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.